Sunday again. I'm here at the Brat Stop, the world famous Brat Stop in Kenosha. Get a little flavor of the people here on a Sunday. The Brat Stop, of course, famous for cheese. You stop on your way back from vacation, get some cheese and bring it back to Chicago. That's how it goes here. Speaking of cheese, I wanted to talk a little bit more about this Sargon, or Sargon as we like to call him, a Sargon character that besmirched our fair city of late with his unrepentant comments regarding rape victims, or pertinent to a particular rape victim on Twitter. We all know the story. And of course, Matt Dillahunty correctly pointed out that his comments edged his tweet from the realm of "I wouldn't rape you too, you're too ugly to screw," you know. And what I wanted to point out that I didn't hear, and forgive me if it's everywhere, but what that also implies is that there are people that he would rape. So I wanted to remind Calgon that if he's going to cry about being called a rapist, maybe he should think about the implications of his statement, which in fact could be taken to mean that he is a rapist. So I don't think he has much room to cry there. I also wanted to make sure that everybody knows that we as a community, an atheist community, a secular community, an activist community, a community that cares about change in the world, a community that cares about the cause, the movement, do not condone this kind of speech. I'm the first one to admit that I'm a little bit edgy. I don't mind offending people when they need offended. I don't mind poking sticks at bears. I don't mind pushing buttons when they need pushed. But that's a far cry from alienating an entire segment of the movement. We need everybody. And social justice warriors, yeah, are they a pain in the ass? Yeah, but so am I. A big pain in the ass, and so are you, and you know you are. And if you're in this, you've met others that are a big pain in the ass. The fact is that we need everybody, and we need to move together on common ground. We don't need divisiveness brought to the front under the aegis of discussion, right? Open discussion is moot when that discussion simply highlights the ugly divide that has afflicted the secular movement of late, a divide that needs to be ignored. It doesn't need to be have a light shown on it. You know, when I was growing up in the 70s, people would run on the baseball field and they would cause all kinds of antics. They would, I try to slap a player five back in the day. No high fives. It was the 70s. You know, or they'd try to get on TV by doing something stupid, jumping out on the baseball field. And TV used to show them, you know, and then when it turned out that that was all that they wanted attention, they wanted to get on TV, TV stopped putting them on TV. So when you jump onto the baseball field now, you simply get arrested and you don't get your moment on TV. So for those who would shine a light on this sort of behavior and sell it as free speech and sell yourselves as the champions of free speech when it's clearly a revenue-motivated, shock value antic, really a gimmick. We support your right to do that, but own it. Own what you are, and stop trying to pretend that it was for anything altruistic or anything other than gaining notoriety at any cost, and that includes offending the people that all of us care about in the secular movement. So. Once again, FFRF, SEW, Craft, the Atheist Underground, and all the great things that we've started here in Southeast Wisconsin as a larger community are still what we are after. We are after separation of church and state. We are after raising the profile of the atheist community, not tearing it down with shameful displays of hate and intolerance. All right, we need all of the social justice warriors on our side, no matter if we disagree with them, no matter if we think they're a pain in the ass, no matter if we think that they've made their mistakes, which they certainly have. We need all of them. We need all of us to work together. So that's about what I have to say. Sargon has his corner of the internet, and the people who support him and would cheer rape comments, they're always going to be there, and they're always going to have their niche, and that's why the internet's great, and that's what makes America great. The rest of us are not about that. So come on out, join us. We can make fun of the right people at the right times and the right things, in the institutions that drive their idiocy, but not rape victims. Sorry.